I had stories where I was doing radio and I was still a board operator, but I didn't really know how the board really worked. And I accidentally picked up a phone call and my microphone was open. So I was having this conversation with a listener and everybody was listening to it on top of like the music, and then the commercials came in, and then on top of the commercials it was a hot mess, like a really hot mess, until somebody called the hotline and they were like, Reina, did you know that your conversation with the listener is actually being aired? And I said, no, you're not. You're kidding me. Like, no, you're just not. That's not right. And they're like, no, so make sure you turn off the phone. Hang up the mic now. I was like, okay. And I kind of did it very quickly. I was very ashamed. And then I left for maybe 3 good minutes, like hysterically laughed. But then I was still embarrassed. I didn't want to go up on the air again. I was like, oh no. But yeah.
Did you get in trouble for it, or?
I didn't get in trouble for it because it was like in the middle of the night. It was maybe like 2 a.m. But, and then you get really kinky listeners at that time, which is like not really good. You get people that just want to know like stupid things, and they're even will ask you like, what are you wearing? I'm like, I'm not wearing nothing crazy. I'm at work. Like, you know, you get all these people that are just, they just want to know, they just want to hear your voice, and God knows what they want to do. So I try not to pick up too many phone calls at that night, at that time. But this one, it was kind of funny. The guy was just telling me he couldn't sleep. I still remember the conversation. So the guy was like, I couldn't sleep. Could you play this song and this song? And he just kept talking about music. So we were just talking about music. But then after that, like after having that conversation, he was like, can I have your number? And I was like, no, you can't have my number. And all these things went on the air. I was so embarrassed. I didn't say nothing bad, but I was just very embarrassed. Yeah. I'm not very proud of that moment.
Good content for sure, though. I'm sure your listeners were excited about hearing what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, like a lot of things go behind the scenes, you know, like it's just magic. I remember another time where I was still learning, and I had 2 commercials going at the same time, plus 2 songs going at the same time. And I had like this computer and the other computer, and then I had the board, and I had a lot of different things going on. Oh boy, I just needed a lot of help, and I just couldn't do it by myself, and I had no help. But then I run to the other guy, to the other board operator from the other radio station, which WPGC in DC, and the guy was like, oh sister, you have a whole mess up in here. So he came over and he fixed it, he helped me, and he was like, it's okay, don't worry, your boss is sleeping, she's not listening. But it was really bad, So that's why if you want to hear a lot of mistakes, especially from someone who's learning, listen to the midnight shift, like the midnight to 5. A lot of things happen at that time. Maybe now not so much, because a lot of things are being pre-recorded. Sometimes they don't have a live personality at that time. But who knows, maybe some of them they will. I don't know.